So I was thinking what this first part is going to be about, or the third part is going to be about, and I think that is the one very important thing I would like you to remember, and I would like you to take from my videos. And is if you are looking for some miraculous substance, miraculous formula or whatever that's going to be outside and hail your ORS, hail your TMAU, and whatever you believe you have, that's probably not going to happen, and you are not going to find that. It's very, very hard to believe this, but we are creating our problems and we are creating our reality, and once we face this, we can more easily understand how to help us with these strange issues, because this is really one of the most bizarre things I've ever heard about, and that I had to experience, but here I am talking about it with many of you going through the same journey. So let's be honest about it and face it, that's probably something we created, even though we probably did it subconsciously. So if you are looking outside and if you think, oh, food supplements, they are going to save me, doctors are going to save me, none of it is going to happen, and the best thing you can do is to face this sad reality. It doesn't mean though that that this can't be cured. Obviously, we were talking about it in my previous video. I was quite open about my healing, and even though it has some ups and downs, and sometimes I just feel like I just don't feel really well. Usually I feel really good. I think I just can honestly say I just sort of healed that, and that's probably just because I was really trying to work on myself, my mental well-being. That's the most important part you need to do something with. So don't look outside, look inside and see what is going on there. Your soul is probably very, very malnourished, and your mental health was also probably I don't know, you have to see what is going on there. And because this is ORS is just psychiatric condition and we need to face it. If you don't have if you are not in psychiatric care, you need to request it. It's very difficult to overcome this on your own, and all of you who are probably trying to do that, see, that is not easy at all. Like, I was trying to do that 2 years and I didn't move. From one point I was just stuck in my head. I didn't understand any of it. I was very confused. And my mind was in chaos, and I was really suffering very badly. So I think the best thing I have ever done was to request psychiatric care, and since that day, as I was saying in my previous video, since that everything has been much, much better, and currently I can proudly say that I feel like I'm alright. I don't know, I think my last video was sometime like maybe 2-3 months ago, and since then I had some bad days too. And I was like, I even had that feeling when you feel like imposter when you are talking like about healing and everything, and then you one day just feel like shit all day long. But I would like to be open with you even with these days, because they happen, and I think they happen to everyone, and we all need to face them, no matter what condition we have. And if we have some condition or whatever, it's just bad days. And also I think that this condition left sort of traces of something that is currently expressing itself as social anxiety. And even though it's getting better every day, and I just don't feel like I really have it anymore, there can be just, some places or some moments where I just hit back, because that's the first reaction my body has when it sees like maybe a locker room, right? Or very small room and we have some confidence or something, and then I feel like some meeting, the other day, like it was last week, we had was some, let's say, meeting in a very very small room full of people, and I was like 100% sure that I would be anxious, and I actually really surprised myself, because I wasn't. And I was so happy, so proud of myself. So all these little steps towards like mental health are awesome, and I'm really enjoying them. And I think all those bad days or bad moments are part of it too, and I'm not going to lie to you that I don't have bad days, but I also have such accomplishments like this that makes me really happy. And I can also see the progress, like that all those bad moments and bad days are just fading away slowly. It's just, it doesn't happen so often, so I just, there is a way out of ORS, and I'm very happy I can be part of something like this, because what I can feel is that if I can heal completely, and be completely healthy one day, you can too. And I think I can give you some hope and even maybe some advice. I don't know if I can, if if the way I'm talking about it, if you can understand it, or if you can imagine something, or if it's helping you. But if there is one single person on this planet that find this like motivating and helpful, I think that's just awesome. We need to help each other out of such a things, out of suffering, out of pain, and I'm really trying to do that here and right now. So that's probably the only thing I wanted to talk about. So just a little elaborate on my first idea, right? Don't look outside for the miraculous cure, because it's probably not there. It's inside, and you sort your head out and your body will follow. It's obviously, as I said, you probably are not able to do that on your own. Maybe you are, but there are people, professionals that should know better, and that's just the whole point of them being here. And what else I'd like to say is, if you are still somehow obsessed about, your nutrition, your all those food supplements and videos about TMAU, articles and everything. I mean, it's perfectly fine to educate yourself on the topic, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what I think it's very unhealthy is that obsession with reading, with videos, with food supplements, with doctor shopping, talking about it all the time, thinking about it all the time. It's very unhealthy. That's one of the first thing, one of the most, the worst things that keeps you stuck is that obsession. Because what you focus on is going to manifest. So if you focus on, I have TMAU, I have some kind of metabolic condition, I have this, I have that, and it's bad, and I'm just so sick and everything, you focus on it. And by focusing on it, doesn't matter if the focus is positive or negative, you just focus on that. So it's going to manifest in your life. So basically, we can say that we are creating our realities, and that's one of the things I was discussing with I think I can say one of my friends I have met thanks to this condition, and we agreed while we were talking about this, we agreed that you sort of creating of what is happening to you. So you can't really say it's not happening, it's just in my head, because reality in your head, that's not like two separate things. It's like, your mind is like sort of like a projector, and it's projecting your energy, what you focus on. So don't focus on being sick, being ill, being somehow, you know what I'm trying to say. Focus on the positive stuff, like healing, like your health, your well-being. Focus on positive stuff. Focus on what you really enjoy to do, whatever it is. Focus on your life. Focus on your joy. Focus on yourself and your soul and all the things that make you feel good. And maybe you feel like there's nothing like that, but there is. You just can't see it because you just fill your mind with fear and with negative thoughts about this condition, and you are making this problem larger and larger. It's like, I think this condition is very similar to eating disorder or what else? Or gambling or something. It's just, at the beginning, it was just a single thought, and you let that thought to have such power over your mind that it got so much bigger, right? And now it's basically controlling all your life and all your mind, and that's definitely not alright. You should take back control of your mind, and your inner world is very, very important. Like, that's the very first step to, like, your desires, whatever you'd like to manifest, you first need to think of it. So if you want to have a better life, start step by step by, sorting out your mind. I'm just trying to do that, and it's really helping. So, that's the most important thing that helped me to get out of it. And I'm very grateful that I'm very grateful every day for every single thing in my life, no matter if it's if it's like, bad experience or something, because that's always a lesson and that's always a challenge. And I'm telling you one thing, ORS was probably the biggest challenge in my life. And one day I will find out why did this happen to me and all that meaning, but currently I just can enjoy the pleasure of leaving this behind me, because obviously there's no place where you want to stay, there's no place where you want to get stuck, so please don't let your mind be occupied with that and think about anything else. Look the other side, like when you are addicted on heroin, for example, and you want to get rid of that addiction. It's obviously, I don't know, I've never been addicted to heroin, but I bet it's one of the hardest things you can do. And when you are trying to heal, when you are trying to get rid of it, you don't talk about heroin all the time, you don't Google heroin all the time, you don't read articles about heroin all the time, you're not thinking about it all the time. You know what I'm trying to say? You just look exactly the opposite way out of the addiction. So you want to see the bright future full of joy, health, positive things, healthy social life, and healthy mind, healthy body, and all those things you can enjoy once you are healed, and you focus in that way. So if you have this condition like ORS, don't focus on ORS itself and don't get obsessed with all that stuff. Look the opposite way. And the opposite way, you should decide what is your opposite way. It's probably healthy social life, happy life, joy, positive experiences with other people when you can feel relaxed and you don't have to feel anxious all the time, and you don't have to fear any social interaction, and you can enjoy people around you, and you can enjoy your life, and you can enjoy yourself. So look this way and focus on this. That's really going to help you, and I'm living an example of it. So you know what I'm trying to say. Sometimes when people talk with me about this condition, I feel like they focus on those food supplements and everything. And listen, I'm all for eating vitamins, and I don't know, for example, I got used to use chlorophyll even though I don't have it now. Now I feel okay, I think it's okay to try to be healthy and help your body to get healthier, and healthy lifestyle is definitely great. But once you get obsessed with that, I don't think it's healthy anymore, I think everything should be in moderation, and you shouldn't be addicted to some particular food supplement. It's just a supplement, So people who have this condition tend to do that. They tend to get obsessed with food supplements, especially. And I think it's wrong. I think it's unhealthy. Use them, because obviously I don't think if you use vitamin C, there's nothing wrong with that. It's definitely something that scientifically proven is healthy for your body, and it helps to boost your immune system and whatever, so I'm all for it. But don't get obsessed with that. If you don't have it, you don't have it. You don't have it. You're good on your own. You're healthy. Your body knows how to heal itself. You just need to enable it to heal itself. You just need to get rid of all that additional stress, and of all that stress, if you can do that, and seriously help yourself to get the right way towards health, mental health, physical health, and healthy lifestyle and healthy life and joyful life. It's not that difficult, but also it's not that easy. And we all need to find our ways somehow. And I think we'll find this way. I would be so happy. Thank you.